So I'm here at the 2026 Beekeeping Show. Come with me, we'll go inside and have a look and see what's in there. Number 3, right, thank you. Okay. We're in. It's so busy here, there's so much. It's like sun times in the summer. Let's go look. Chris, it's lovely to meet you. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a project manager for charity Bees for Development. We're an organisation based in the southwest of Wales, in Monmouth, and we work with beekeepers around the world. We focus mainly in Africa, South America and Asia, helping beekeepers living in poverty to generate income through beekeeping.
Right.
So they can either be existing beekeepers or smallholder farmers, and we help them get started using low-cost, low-maintenance beehives.
I like these.
We teach them to make their own beehives so that they can expand at their own rate.
Yep.
They're not waiting for the next charity to come along and fund the next round of beehives.
Okay.
And then we help them get their honey to markets. We help them throughout the whole process to try and make them entrepreneurs and beekeepers of their own. Brilliant.
So, first thing that jumps into my mind is they're going to be quite destructive, these
They can be, but most beehives are really sustainably made.
Okay.
So bamboo, it's common throughout Africa, but it's an invasive species.
Okay,
So
didn't know that.
cutting that down is really useful.
Yep.
This is a bark hive from Zimbabwe, and it's usually taken from a fallen tree.
Yep.
Some people
Any particular tree, or?
Ooh, that one, I believe, is one of the acacias, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head which one. But yeah, it can be taken from a fallen tree. Some of them do make log hives, and some of them do cut down a tree to do that. But usually you need a quite mature tree.
Yeah.
So you need a big old tree.
Is this small for?
That would be quite small.
So what sort of size are we talking then?
We're probably looking at, about half a metre wide.
What?
You need some good...
Really?
Some of them can be really massive.
Wow.
But yeah, a big tree like that will probably make 13, 14 beehives, and they will last 10 years. And so that rate of sustainability, it's how beekeepers have been beekeeping for hundreds of years, and it doesn't impact those forests at all.
So you've got some honey here?
We do. We have some honey from our project areas.
So I've already tried this one.
So A is from Zimbabwe, made from hives similar to that one there.
As I was saying, that's really smoky.
Yeah, so that one has been a little bit over-smoked. So
a little?
So we've identified an issue with the training.
Okay.
And so that's something we can now go back and say, actually,
so let's try B.
Now B is going to be very different. Love to know what you think of that one.
It's very sweet, it's very fruity. I like that.
It's a really interesting one. So that you'll also notice it's very, very runny.
Yeah.
So it's actually not from a honeybee. It's from stingless bees in Peru.
No.
So
my cameraman here wants stingless bees, and I'm trying to explain to him we don't have them in this country.
No, unfortunately, you only find them in the tropics.
But in order to get that, so it's really quite difficult to get that, because do they do it with like a syringe?
They do. So the honey is stored in little pods rather than a big cone.
Yeah.
And so you probably get only about 3 litres a year at most from a hive.
So that's really quite rare.
It is quite rare, and you actually cannot sell it as honey in the UK.
Why is that?
Because EU and UK law specifies that honey has to come from Apis mellifera.
Really?
So there's a lot of standardization work going on.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Asia and South America.
I mean, there's a big thing going on at the minute in this country about honey actually properly being described where it's from, but let's try C.
C is also quite a different one. This is from our project in Ghana, in the Afram Plains. That's quite a...
Molasses.
Yes. Almost bitter aftertaste there, not very sweet, really strong, delicious honey. It tends to be quite a favorite, actually.
B's my favorite so far. A, B, C, right, okay, D.
Then that one is from Uganda. It's produced by beekeepers of the Batwa community. So they're a community that was actually pushed out of their forest land to create space for the gorilla parks.
Okay.
And
That's a strange taste.
It is
I can taste smoke in that again.
There is a bit of smoke in that as well. A small bit there.
Okay, E.
Then E is one of the absolute favorites we get. This is from southwest Ethiopia. It's a really light, quite sweet honey. It's locally called Getame honey.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it comes from the high mountain forests. It's really, really stunning.
So I asked somebody else, have you come across mad honey?
I have.
Have you tried
it myself? No, but we actually have spoken quite a bit to some of the communities in Nepal who are producing it, and they're doing some incredible beekeeping out there. It's really interesting stuff.
I bet they are. Yeah. Well, look, Chris, this is wonderful. I've filled out the form.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you. I've got a can.
Yeah. How can I help you? Where can people find you?
Our website is probably the best place, beesfordevelopment.org, where we also have social medias, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Cool.
Yeah, we post regularly. Come find us.
Brilliant. Well, I'll link you in and
Thank you,
Chris. Brilliant. Don't like pink.